By now, the Real Housewives of Atlanta would normally have filmed just about their entire season. And if all things were going perfectly, we would have at least gotten some leaked tea about the biggest scandal of the season that would top last year's Bolo Gate. But the thing is, nothing seems to be going right. In fact, these girls haven't even filmed one scene. Is it just me, or was our girls quietly canceled?
Oh my God! Well, hold on on that. Hold on. Now hold on.
It's Justin Diego back with another Bingeworthy video. And I've had my ear to the streets listening for credible tea on our favorite Atlanta housewives. So today, I want to continue this conversation about RHOA season 14 rumors that I have found to be the most binge-worthy. So as y'all know, I've prepared a 4-part series where we've taken a look at some of the most asked questions about our Atlanta girls. In part 1, we chatted about Kandi Burruss being that girl and landing a new spinoff from Bravo. In part 2, we kept it all the way real about Cynthia Bailey getting her pink slip. In part 3, we dove into Porsha's shocking engagement scandal that landed her another spinoff special. And today, in part 4, we're finally wrapping up this series, addressing everything we know now about this rumored cast shakeup. But before we get into some things, again, is it just me, or is it starting to feel like the Real Housewives of Atlanta was quietly canceled?
Don't say that.
Now, before we get started sipping this tea, go ahead and like this video, click that subscribe button, and you already know you want to hit that bell button so you officially join me and my binge watchers and are first to get updates about binge-worthy videos like this.
So I think you really should do that and not wait.
I know I can be a bit dramatic, but the fact that Atlanta is wide open right now and our girls have not filmed yet has really left me feeling some type of way. When I initially learned about RHOA taking some sort of a hiatus, I didn't really feel like it was that big of a deal. After being quite underwhelmed last season with all that sloppy production and those weak storylines and having to just attribute all of that to the pandemic.
Don't do that.
I was one of the main ones saying that our girls needed to just sit back, rest, and recharge before trying to give us anything else. But when Bravo announced a permanent hiatus for the Real Housewives of Dallas, I started to get a little shook. And then when they doubled down and decided to pause production indefinitely on the Real Housewives of New York, that's when things really got real. I keep telling y'all this entire franchise is in trouble and nobody wants to talk about it. Nobody wants to address the elephant in the room here. This hiatus could really mean bad news for the future of the Real Housewives of Atlanta because quite frankly, the ratings have been trash and the streets are saying that they are on to the next and they are like just over Atlanta Housewives. Now, I'm not saying that the Real Housewives of Atlanta is canceled, but I'm saying that our girls have reportedly been sat down by executives and producers and told that everybody is on the chopping block this season and they have everything to prove this next go round. So I'm assuming Bravo has taken this extra time to dot every I and cross every T. So Atlanta Housewives, when y'all bring y'all asses back on our screens for season 14, I'm gonna need all of y'all to do it like it's your B-Day. Do it like it's your B-Day, baby. Do it like it's your B-Day because we not accepting anything less.
Do it like it's your B-Day. Do it like it's your B-Day. Do it like it's your B-Day, baby. Do it like it's your B-Day.
But she's starting to piss me off.
Today's video is sponsored by Philo, which is a live TV streaming app with current seasons of all your favorite shows. It's literally the perfect streaming app because it's available on multiple devices. Whether you're trying to look at TV on your iPhone, your Android, your tablets, or your TV screens. Y'all, I spend so many hours watching content for inspiration for my channel, which is a lot of fun, but I look forward to my nighttime routine where I order my Uber Eats, kick my dogs out the room, and binge watch some shows that are just for my enjoyment. And Philo definitely comes through because they literally have everything. When my binge watchers click the link in the description box, you don't only get the 7-day free trial, but you get 30% off your first month, bringing it down from $25 to just $17.50.
These girls are in for a treat.
Thank you so much, Philo, for sponsoring this video and shaking up the way we stay caught up on our favorite shows. Now, speaking of shaking things up, let's get into some thangs. Every year, like clockwork, we can expect Real Housewives of Atlanta rumors of a cash shakeup to be flooding our timelines. Normally, the blogs are saying that Cynthia is on the chopping block again and Nene Leakes is finally coming back, child.
If I see some I'm stating my opinion.
And you know, I know y'all already know how it goes, but it's something about this time that seems quite different.
Well, we haven't seen each other very much since we filmed our reunion. There is definitely going to be some big changes this year. So I think, and maybe a few girls that you won't see.
Yeah, for a while now, this rumor of a major cash shakeup has left RHOA fans shook, and apparently it's left some of the housewives also feeling some type of way, with Kandi also confirming this cash shakeup, leaving housewives fans feeling like Bravo is scrambling for the perfect cast.
And they won't even tell me who is gonna be coming back. They said I'm just gonna have to wait and see when we start back filming.
I know it may be too soon, but I'm wondering if this delay in production presents the perfect storm for Nene Leakes to make her Atlanta Housewives return. Too soon? Too soon. Never mind. Dang!
See how I get wrong? You never apologize.
A couple of weeks ago, an unauthorized source claimed that they knew the unofficial cast for season 14, so that makes it official, right?
This is why I don't come here anymore. It's like the ghetto. Can't with that.
Yes, according to an online blog, Porsha, Kenya, Marlo, Kandi, Drew, and Sheree will be full-time housewives. They are said to be fully signed on, and they have secured their peaches even before a single scene has been taped. I'm not saying that this rumor is true, but all I do know is I don't know who's going to be a part of season 14.
No. I said no. You can all that right now. Like at this moment, stop.
But according to these recent interviews, and if we pay attention to them alone, I do think it's safe to assume that both Kandi Burruss and Kenya Moore are pretty solid choices.
Oh my gosh, I don't think I was supposed to be confirming anything, but yes, Housewives of Atlanta we are supposed to be coming back. We haven't started filming yet. They have not given us the official date, but it's supposed to be soon.
But even these ladies are not making any official predictions about casting. I also want to point out that Andy Cohen confirmed to ET Online back in August that he predicts 6 peaches would be handed out for season 14.
I am done commenting. I have nothing else to say. Okay.
I talk about how Bravo can save the Real Housewives of Atlanta all the time. And in my last video, I came clean about this being a full-on Carlos King stan account now. But for those of you guys that missed it, I'm running this segment all the way back. The truth is, there are so many different ways that Bravo could approach revamping the Real Housewives of Atlanta. But I think there is only really one foolproof way to get the show back to its glory days. Yeah, Bravo, y'all need to quit playing hating and bring back the king. Yeah, for a while now, some loyal Real Housewives of Atlanta fans have been wanting Carlos King to return to his role of executive producer for Atlanta Housewives. Being the brains behind some of Atlanta's most iconic seasons, it's no secret that Carlos King knew how to pull iconic moments out of our girls, and under his supervision, Season 6, Season 7, Season 8, and Season 9 of The Real Housewives of Atlanta gave what it was supposed to give and some.
I shouldn't have repeated it.
But you set her up to say it.
She used me to hurt you.
You as an attorney, why would you do that?
Oh my God.
And to this day, we are still dealing with the aftermath of all of the drama that spiraled out of Season 9 that changed the dynamics of the Atlanta Housewives forever.
To this day!
So now I'm the dang villain.
I can't take this. I need a break for a second.
Sadly, ever since he walked away, Carlos has not shown much interest in returning to the show. And when asked about how he felt about this last season, Carlos kept it all the way real.
I can't tell my reality stars to be honest if I'm not honest, so I'll be honest. It was the first season where I didn't watch the entire season because it wasn't interesting to me. When I produced my final season, which was Season 9, I remember having a sit down with my cast. And I said, this show is only going to be as good as the effort we put into it. So when I watched this past season, I wasn't surprised because I saw the writing on the wall.
Here's the thing. The cast always seems to get so much heat about whether or not the season is a flop, or if it's the best season, or if all of our faves came back, or if they went on the best trips. But I've always really felt like it's not really their issue. It's always really up to producers. They are the ones that greenlight what gets filmed and what doesn't. And it's really their job to tell a good story. And when it comes to Carlos, he really always was exactly what these girls needed to tell the perfect story for two main reasons. Firstly, Carlos had been in these girls' lives for several years by the time he finally walked away. So there was definitely a real relationship there. He also prided himself on how much he pushed those ladies to give what they were supposed to give at all times.
One thing about those ladies, they trusted me. And they also appreciated that I pushed them. And I think they just don't have that relationship.
And I really think that's what makes a huge difference. It's time to shake up the actual production.
I'm gonna clean the table. Do it different.
Comment right now and let me know if you agree that it's time to shake up the actual production and not just the cast. Or let me know if you think it's just time to wrap this whole franchise up.
Don't make me... Next.
Thank you so much for watching this video and this series all the way till the end. I didn't get a chance to cover every Real Housewives of Atlanta Season 14 rumor this summer in real time, but I wanted to put my spin on all the gossip, and you guys really came through and supported your boy. So I wanted to let you guys know that I am so grateful for that. I also want to thank Philo again for sponsoring today's video. Y'all don't forget to click the link in my description to try Philo free for 7 days and get 30% off your first month. Alright, thanks again for being a real one, and I'll vibe with y'all on the next one.